Hello everyone, it's Nen from Insightful Vibrations. Thank you so much for tuning into this channel. Thank you for liking and sharing our videos and for subscribing to the channel. This is your forecast for the week of June 12th to 18th, 2017. And we will begin with a general overview for all signs, and then we will go into each zodiac sign's potential using the Lenormand Gilded Reverie deck. Well, astrologically and otherwise, we have a much better week. We start off with Venus in Taurus. Venus, of course, rules Taurus and is very comfortable and happy there. And so you can see all kind of Venetian things really being sweet. And that includes money-making potential and romance. So when it comes to romance, people who are looking for more reliable relationships or to solidify a relationship, to create more long-lasting bonds, more sensual experiences, this is definitely a week for that. So be confident that you'll be charming enough, because we also have the moon trining Venus. And when the moon is in a trine configuration with Venus, we see a lot of emotion, but we also see a lot of charm and beauty in people. We see kindness in people. We see generosity as well, and, you know, a softness about people as well. But it can also be good for artistic and creative and sports and politics and those other kinds of endeavors that really require more right brain activities. Now we've also got Saturn squaring Chiron, which means that people will tend to be critical this week, which doesn't really jive well with Venus and Taurus, but all you have to do is be extra diplomatic. Okay, so there's no point in holding back on criticism where it's warranted, but you have to be diplomatic, because we also have aspects to Neptune where it's going to make us very sensitive this week. So we'll have our antennas up high, and you know, we'll feel a lot that is not even said. So even the slightest criticism will seem to be turned inward, and so you want to deliver it with care and respect. And of course, we also have Saturn in a trine configuration with the North Node, which means anyone who wants to travel, engage in sports or politics will also be blessed this week. So I think it's really, really wonderful. We also have Jupiter trine Mercury, and Mercury is in Gemini right now, and that's a happy place because Mercury rules Gemini. So we can look for an increase in communications. We can actually look for an increase in the quality of communications as well, and the ability to see the bigger picture and sway people to our point of view with words. So if you're using words for healing, such as in affirmations, or you're delivering, you know, positive, you know, sort of life-affirming, you know, sentences to people for healing purposes, this could work out very, very well this week. And if you're writing or communicating or doing presentations or giving sales pitches, this is a wonderful, wonderful time for that as well. And now we also have, you know, the Sun in Gemini, which is, you know, bringing out childlike feelings in all of us. It's bringing out that joviality and sometimes even duality. So you may find that people switch gears really quickly this week because they're, you know, trying to do the Gemini thing really unknowingly or unwittingly. And the Sun is trine Jupiter, which means that we are going to be happy-go-lucky. So that just adds to that good, fortunate, generous sort of feel. And some of you who are trying to become famous may actually succeed. Now, with the Sun squaring Neptune, some people may feel not only overly sensitive, but also a little insecure. And then we have, you know, some aspects between Saturn and Pluto that may cause a little bit of, you know, issue with coping with your own power. So, you know, don't overuse your power if you're in a situation where you're in a power position over someone else or something else. But also don't underuse it. Try to achieve a balance where you're exercising your duties, but always with respect and just the right amount of authority. With the Sun squaring, the Sun opposing Saturn, we may sort of feel some long outstanding issues finally have to be dealt with. Okay, it's no more procrastination, no more extensions, no more, and we have to just play on the energy we have this week, because it will be high energy. And instead of, you know, bouncing around a beach volleyball, maybe we can just put our nose to the grindstone for one more week and really, you know, make good on obligations and promises that we should have done a long time ago. But the week looks absolutely fabulous. It looks, you know, charming and friendly, and there's a lot of beauty, and business opportunities as well will be abounding. Just watch your words. Make sure you're sensitive to others around you, and you should have a wonderful week. So now, going on to your individual sign. Aries, this is a great week for you because we have a lot of important things going on. Aries, you're the cardinal sign, the first one of the zodiac, and basically whenever you are involved in social things, you just shine. And look at the Park card, number 20. You are really able to bring people together, whether it's trade shows or festivities of a personal nature. You really could excel this week, and I feel that this whole week is going to have this sort of festive vibe about it. The cards are absolutely amazing. Now, when we also see this garden card, we could have some meetings. It could involve social media or social networks or that kind of thing as well. So if you're trying to get out there, put your name out there, put your best foot forward, because I'm telling you, you can absolutely succeed. You know, I feel that with the cards as positive as they are, there's little danger that you won't. And of course, who could rule everything out? But I do feel that it's just so positive that new love is coming into your life, new business is coming into your life, new work if you want it. So I do feel that it is a tremendous, you know, week. Now, with the Rider card, number 1, we see, you know, possibly some good news, but also possibly a loved one coming to you. This could be a fresh new start with someone, or it could be someone new. It basically may be a message even from someone who's a young person, but it could come from a loyal friend, because we also see the dog, number 18. And, you know, the loyalty that a dog displays is basically akin to friendship or even a loyal partner. But it's all of the good graces. It's someone reliable and dependable, and that person may be ushering into your life. So this is very, very good. Or maybe ushered into your life. It may very well be a man, because we have the Man card, which is number 28. And you know, this is often seen as a romantic partner, this card, so I do feel it's very positive. And when we have the Ace of Hearts at the bottom of that card, we also can interpret this as love and happiness. So I think it's just wonderful. And the 10 of Hearts, of course, on the dog card is good luck, it's good fortune, it's generosity. It's just getting rid of all difficulty that's, you know, been, you know, in your life. Now we also have the Sun card, which is talking about the brightness in your life this week. It's illuminating your opportunities for success, for excellence. It could represent a victory of some kind. It could represent glory, so you could even become famous for something if you're trying to do that. That may very well manifest this week. With the Lily card, number 30, we have some information coming in from an older person. This could be, you know, a parent or a grandparent. I feel it's very nice news. I don't feel it's problematic news of any kind. They may be coming to see you, or they may be announcing a vacation of some kind of travel or relocation, but I don't feel that it's bad news. In fact, I think it's positive to the max. And finally, we have the Bear, number 15. This is talking about, you know, your sense of protection, your sense of authority, your sense of power, you know, and also the strength you have. All your resources and your finances are really, really coming to the fore. So I think this represents to me that you are going to either meet a man of influence or extreme wealth, or someone older, because I do feel there is someone new being ushered into your life, more likely than someone being re-ushered into your life if you've had dealings with them. So overall, Aries, I think you've got a stellar forecast, so I hope you do enjoy the week. And by the way, I forgot to say in my astrology component for all of us that Neptune is turning retrograde on the 18th of June, and that will last until the 23rd of November. So when Neptune turns retrograde, its properties or effects on us are even more accentuated. And basically here we will all become more sensitive, more empathic. will all become a little bit more easy to fool as well, because it seems to be like there's a blurring of lines between things. And you know, Neptune is a watery sort of planet, so it's like walking through water and looking through water. You don't really see things that clearly as you would on land, for example. And so you have to watch out for deception for the next 5.5 months. But also it is positive for those who wish to enhance their intuitive powers, their psychic abilities, or even their energy healing capacity, because Neptune expands on all of that, and when it's retrograde, it'll be actually that much stronger. It'll actually give us a lot more ability to develop all of the intuitive powers that we'd like. So if you're struggling to meditate and you're not really going into the depths of meditation and to the inner self, this next 5.5 months could show that you've reached a turning point. So I do hope you enjoy the week, Aries. Take care. By the way, read your sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign always when you have a forecast. So please listen to those videos as well. Thanks. Cheers.